I don't know how that song goes. Howdy! It's Thursday at 8 o'clock. So that means it must be time for comic wrap. All right, good enough. I was trying to remember that song. You know that song, you know.
Which one?
Unos, dos, tres, cuatros. Dun, 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 dun.
Wooly Bully?
Huh?
Wooly Bully?
I don't know.
I think they played in the beginning of, you know what? Oh, wait. I think they play it at the beginning of that movie Splash.
Yeah, maybe. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. I'm sure it probably still holds up, you know.
It's basically that other movie. You know, they remade it as that other movie. The Fish and Lady movie, I think. I forget what that one's called. But yeah, I think they play that when he's like a kid or something. I don't know. I seem to connect that song to that movie.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right. Now. Yeah, I think you're right. What up, Barbarian? Man, I was thinking about you today. I've been watching some of your videos you've been dropping, my friend. Slanging some of that expensive paper around, showing people what's going on in the garage or basement or wherever you're at. So Barbarian, he's old school with us, man. You remember his UI Barbarian that all kind of started together?
Barbarian and I talk pretty regularly. We stay in touch.
We don't talk enough. I've been getting bored lately. See, it's like call some people up. I don't know. People are picky about like giving out phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember you and I being that picky about it. But you know, a lot of people, it's almost kind of afraid to like, you know, ask for the phone number, ask for your phone number, right? It's like, well, just send me a message on IG. Well, all right, whatever. You know, I kind of want to talk like with the voice.
You can do that on IG
with my
too.
Fingers, not with my fingers.
You can do that on IG too.
You can, but the only time anybody's done that is when they've accidentally butt dialed me video.
Yeah, I mean that happens.
Well, AMKM used to be weird about it. Like he would just send me weird videos, like talking about something. I don't know. It's kind of odd.
But you can like basically FaceTime with Instagram
now. Hey, count us in, Barbarian. Count us in. All right. So we will kick off the show like we do usual with a little bit of comic news. There's a couple of stories I've been following, but I decided to wait on those. Hello, Jack. You know, those things should be coming up. But here is something I found.
Anytime Jack comes on the screen, we should play a clip of Samurai Jack and just go Jack, back from the past.
I need to. I don't think I have any clips still in my thing.
Yeah, this is incredible.
I used to have a few clips, but then every time
years ago
when I showed them, I no one complained. But then they started copyright striking me.
The clips were too long.
Exactly. So I noticed this over here, the Intelligent Collector, you know, they always like to look at every week. Some Frank Miller artwork is coming up for sale. So I have not seen it yet because I think Frank Miller's kind of a weird old guy now. But he just had his documentary drop on June 10th. Frank Miller, American Genius. I'm sure he thought of that title. But on June 20th through the 23rd, so coming up, starting today, it looks like, Heritage is auctioning off some of his original art. It includes this Frank Miller, Claudius Jansen, or Klaus Jansen, from Daredevil 165. This piece, dope. Yeah, they're all pretty dope. This piece where he's kicking someone's helmet off from Daredevil 166. This one, it looks like just there's Stick and a couple of the hand. 188. This one from Wolverine Limited Series, issue 4, page 13. So holding a gun to Mako's. Was that her name? Miko?
Mariko.
Mariko.
It's M-A-R-I-K-O.
And then a page from The Dark Knight Returns, issue 2, page 37.
Are these everything that's for sale? Or are these just?
I think this is everything that's for sale. So not that much. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, kind of neat. Original art, really popular. I haven't been really, investing in it, but I know a lot of other people are right now. Then I was looking at Heritage auction that ended tonight. This ended tonight. And I was looking at some of the sales here. Wiz Comics, number 2. Thank you, Jack. Wiz Comics number 2, 7.0. Sold for $288,000.
Well, I've heard a few people talk about how Wiz and Captain Marvel is like the cheapest to collect in the Golden Age. So that's probably not going to be the case for much longer.
No, not for these early issues. I mean,
not in this high grade.
Exactly. And I think this is one of the highest grade copies. I think there's a restored copy about 7.0 or 7.5. I think the highest grade is only 8.5 or so, I think. But yeah, I mean, first appearance of, Captain Marvel. I really like this. This is cool. This is something you don't see very often. A Superboy number 1. I love this cover.
I remember that was one of the first 4 comic books that they put in the baseball card shop that I shopped at when I was in middle school.
Really?
The owner's son had that. He had that. He had the first Legion of the Superheroes. He had the first Ant-Man and the Fantastic Four number 1. Those 4 books.
Wow. So, well, Barbarian, if you will make $25, I'll give you $125 for it. All right. But Superboy number 1, 9.2. That's cray. 1949. I love it. I love these covers. There's also a Catwoman cover that's like this, where they're peeling back the cover and you see the interior of it, and look at these wholesome little young boys and girls. Superman, what were you like when you were a boy? If that's what you'd like to know, look inside.
He doesn't say that. That's weird.
If that's what you'd like to know, look inside.
Yeah. Well, you made him sound dopey.
I did. I lost my track. I lost where I was reading at.
I don't imagine Superman sounding dopey. Just saying.
Anyway, that sold for $45,000. A restored copy of Marvel Comics number 1, which I've always thought this was the ugliest cover ever. No shade to Bill Everett, but a restored grade, 7.0, 228,000. Really beautiful. Planet Comics number 1. This is such a cool cover, Todd.
Yeah, the Planet Comics are pretty cool. I like
all the Planet Comics covers are freaking awesome. Look at that. A one-eyed alien with red hair. Oh my God. Grabbing the damsel in distress. Oh, man.
Did you see that movie Damsel? It was pretty good.
I
It's
did
about
not.
about a girl who fights a dragon. It's pretty good
Ooh.
stuff. I'd recommend it. You like it?
But 8.5, and just love this riveted, I, I mean, it's so great. What was this, 1940? Oh, to have seen that on the newsstand in 1940, Todd. A 9.2, first appearance of Iron Man, 106,000. Uh, Doc Savage. I'm assuming this is number one. Yeah, number one. Pulp. Sold for 39,000. We could have bought two of them. Several Action Comics that don't have Superman on the cover. Still went for pretty good money. But let's see. Now, here is. I just think someone got a great deal, dude. All Star Comics number 7. Green Lantern, Orphan Children, all the All Star Squadron behind him. An 8.5.
Isn't that the Justice Society?
Or Justice Society, sorry.
Wasn't the All Star Squadron their kids?
All Star Squadron was in the 70s, yeah.
It was like their
For only $4,500. That just seems like too cheap to me, doesn't it? You?
Yeah. Is it a key?
No, not really. Just a cool ass cover. I mean, and it's All Star Comics. Come on, dude.
Yeah. I mean, but that's
Number 7. I mean, they made there's 38 issues or something in this run.
I mean, I don't know what was last sold. It's
1941, pre-war. Don't be laughing, Barbarian. I'm speaking truth to you, brother.
That was like 4 minutes ago. I think that was.
I know. I'm captivated by these books, dude, because it's I mean, you and I could afford this. We could afford this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
Jack wouldn't get treats for a couple of weeks, but this is within our bank account.
Yeah. Sure. But, I'm just saying, I don't know that it's. I mean, it's compared to books when you're looking at books that are hundreds of thousands. When you drop, yeah, but it's all relative to that issue and its kind of place in the pantheon.
Here's another one, $4,500. All Winners number 5. Now, come on. You may not have been impressed by the All-Star, but look at this. You got Human Torch. You got Captain America.
Awesome.
You got Submariner. You got Bucky. You got whoever he is. Huh?
I love your enthusiasm.
What's his name? Subby? I don't know what Submariner's sidekick's name was. Or maybe that's Toro and he's just not lit up.
Yeah,
maybe Submariner didn't have a sidekick.
He had Namorita, didn't he? Doesn't she go back to the 40s?
What?
Namorita?
Namor? Who are you talking about?
No, Namor had like a niece, Namorita.
Oh, yeah, Namora.
Yeah.
But you got, it looks like, I know it's not Adolf, but you got the swastikas, you got Invasion Fleet number 12, and you love it, right? I mean, the Germans' invasion fleet is yellow and red submarines with green trim, with blue trim.
Are kicking butt.
Love it. Big screw there that he's tearing up. I mean, oh my God. 7.5, 1942.
Dude, it's probably that $5,000 is like that's a sweet spot to score some.
I agree with you. That's what I'm getting at.
there's only so many people that are in that probably price range.
But I agree with you. That's that sweet spot, or
But
at least that's a sweet spot for minding your wallet.
Well, yeah, relative to our means, sure.
Great Batman cover. Batman number 7, 5100.
But if I'm just gonna have, honestly, if I'm gonna have a random like non-key Golden Age, I'd rather have the Batman.
I agree. Here's one of my favorite covers: the Joker totem pole. 9.0. Can you believe that? $12,600, so almost $13,000. It's got writing on the cover. It's got a fancy L, so it must be Laverne's. Laverne owned that copy.
It's a good thing she didn't spill any milk and Pepsi on it.
Exactly, right? What'd she drink? Pepsi and milk or something?
Yeah, that was her thing.
Oh.
We're too old to nobody watch. We'll get a reference.
I know, right? Yeah.
Freaking hilarious.
I mean, look at that cool Batman logo, the little circle Batman, Oh my God. Such style back then.
Yeah, everything about this cover reeks of awesomeness.
Oh yeah.
Joker totem pole.
Joker totem pole falling on Batman and Robin. Yeah, no, I agree.
So screwed.
Huh?
They're so screwed they don't even know it.
They can't get out of the way. They can't get out of the way. What's up, Tony and why?
Hey, Tony.
Oops. But yeah, here's some more. Here's a Captain America number 21, 4,600. Tony probably bought a few of these books.
Tony probably bought the art for the books.
Right.
Go and track down the book. He has a modus operandi.
Yeah. So this was definitely a big boy and girl auction.
Oh, a mad one.
It is a mad one. Looks like it's not even graded. 10,000. Oh, look at that. Someone bound up some books. Went for $10,000. Killer Eerie cover. Wow. Eerie number 1, 9.0, $50,000.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, some very big boy books. 4-color number 29, Donald Duck, 5,500. So anyway, just loving it.
Beautiful yellow cover.
Maybe you and I could have afforded one or two of these. I'm definitely trying to pick out the ones that were around the 4,000 price range. Love this. More Fun Comics got
Dr. Fate.
Who's that? Dr. Fate?
I think so.
Yeah.
The Midnight. Excuse me.
I don't know. It's got a dust shadow here, 7.0.
It's Johnny Quick is the guy in the red.
Okay. It says second appearance of Green Arrow and Speedy, first appearance of somebody, and half-page ad for All Stars number 8, which was the first appearance of Justice Society. There's that first Uncle Scrooge, 9.2. Oh my God.
What's up, Tony?
Anyway, I thought it was kind of fun, look at a few of these sales, and it looks like the cheapest anything went for though was like $4,000, almost $5,000. So anyway,
You got to spend some money to play in that game.
You got to spend some money to play. But where you can always play is over here at Gorilla Todd's Comics. He's always dropping stuff. Doesn't he look excited there? He's got a hallway full of dollar books. Man, he's got it all. So you can always have fun at Gorilla Todd's Clubhouse. If you got a want list, send it to him. Tell him Shelby sent you, and he'll charge you 5% extra. All right. For me, you can always go over to my eBay store. I've got an auction going on right now. So if you look at my auction, I got a little spawn lot happening. Starting only $9.99 for all those different Spawn books, 13 different books. Look at that. Got Thor on the cover of a Star Trek book. Right? That's Thor.
That's his brother, I think.
No, that is Chris Hemsworth.
I'm
almost sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, bunch of different Star Trek. No one's bidding on them. A bunch of lots. Go help a brother out.
He?
Huh?
He played Kirk's dad, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm almost sure it was Chris Hemsworth. Anyway, and then Gorilla Todd's got his own website. He's every week something new is going to be added. He's working on it. Give him a little bit of time. So let's see. Kirk's dad, Star Trek. So who was he played by, though? What do you think of Chris Hemsworth's portrayal of? Yeah, so it is Chris Hemsworth.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, that's all the news I had for this evening. That's right, 10K Peanuts. Did you see there's a Frank Miller auction coming up, Tony? All right. So, were you on the road this week?
No, I was home. I was home this week. I didn't have a show.
I stayed at home too. Oh, we got in the Vampirella books for the Bikini Girl.
The Vampy books for the cosplayer. She'll be here July 27th. Tony,
27th of June. No, July. July. Book your tickets now.
These are the damages. Look at that.
Book your tickets now.
So that'll be exciting.
It is old stuff. Oh my God. It is old stuff. Hit the rewind and go look at it. It's from Daredevil and Dark Knight. And it's only like 5 pieces he's selling.
Tony called me Horilla.
He needs a little booze. He needs a little booze money.
Tony called me Horilla, but then he said Gorilla. But I think in his heart he meant Horilla. I don't know why.
Oh, Horilla. Oh, maybe because of those books.
Sounds bad when you say it.
Maybe the books is you're a Horilla because you got those Bikini Girl books.
What?
What?
I don't even keep those. Anywho.
Well, I can't wait. Todd will be doing a live stream, I hope.
I don't know if I mean, it's just Saturday. It's a one-day show. I'll try to take some video and stuff. I'm so notoriously bad about that.
Well, message me the flyer thing and stuff so we can start posting and advertising it, and I can put it up on the website and all that stuff. So see if we can get a big turnout for the cosplay girl. For the cosplay girl.
Okay, that's
Todd
light.
doesn't like me calling her Bikini Girl.
You know, if you're gonna whatever, I'm not gonna.
All right. I didn't get out of the house either. I, of course, went to the Dallas Fan Expo. So I should have stayed at home, didn't spend any money, but I stayed at home and I spent money. I was doing something. I saw an auction ending. Oh, I remember what I was doing. But I saw some auctions ending and I was like, hey, Southern just got back from Heroes Con. Go check out his IG and see a bunch of cool original art. So he and Tony can have original art battle or something like that. So,
Hey, Southern.
but
Hey, what's up, Arsenio?
um,
What's up, Shelby?
yeah, he only posted. I was looking to see. He sent me a bunch of pictures, but he only has posted um he posted this cool one, this original art by Ron Lim, which I think is cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
Facing
cool.
off against old Cap
That's
Thanos.
kind of a scene right out of the movies and the books.
That's what I'm thinking,
I
right?
like
I
that.
like it. I do like Ron Lim art. And then he's showing off Heroes Con. I guess he got a picture. Oh, at the auction tonight. Okay. But he did send me a lot of pictures of a lot of the original art stuff that he picked up, and it was really good, really cool. He did add to his Bloodshot, Exo-Man Award, Ninjak, and Turok collection.
Wow,
So
who collects
he's saving
Turok?
those books one at a time.
Who collects Turoks?
Southern loves everything Valiant, and he buys every single number one of the Valiant books that he sees.
He's either
It's
a
like his thing.
madman.
It's like his thing.
He's either a madman or a genius. I have like a big giant stack of Turok ones. Maybe I'll just send them. At least a handful.
So got this guy. What was this character's name? Sleepwalker, fighting 8-Ball, villain with an 8-ball for a head. You gotta love it.
I'll be right back, Shelby.
Oh, okay.
Sorry to leave you. Just give me a few minutes.
So I have been looking at a lot of the video, so giving some video there. I noticed my buddy Richard was set up at the con, Bedrock City Comics. So that was really cool. You could see his setup on Swaggle House's, I think, video he did of the con. So, but very cool. Looked like a nice big venue, a lot of open space to walk and everything. So unlike Fan Expo, but very cool, very cool. Hello, Art Chemist. How are you doing? So I think Todd had to go to the bathroom or something. So we're watching Southern Comic Geek walk through Heroes Con. Look at that. Someone's got a whole buggy, everything. They're probably setting up. My kind of con, bunch of old fat guys. So, well, thank you, Southern, for posting that. And of course, this is put on by the people that own Heroes Aren't Hard to Find, which is really great. Great bunch of people. And looked like he did get a wagon after all. All right, so I'm holding down the fort while Todd's gone. We got Jack over here holding down a comment box. Freeway's laying in front of me. She's doing okay. She's still sick, but we're making it. We're getting by. What's going on with everybody else's life right now?
I'm back.
All right.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's all right. We were just talking about you. You'll have to play the rewind and see what we said.
Or I will just enjoy the rest of my life not knowing.
Okay. All right. So like I said, I was forgot about that. So do another shameless plug. So you're going to, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. All right. So if you want to see what's going on with me, you're on the right channel. And along with, of course, us every Thursday, I've been dropping these videos about conservation. So this is completed dropping, which is the conservation of a Superboy number 20. You can see how that worked out. And then we are right in the middle of this series that's dropping, in which I'm conserving this 1943 picture stories from the Bible, this one here. And I've been getting a lot of great feedback and stuff, so I really appreciate it. But what I was getting at is I was looking for some old Golden Age books, and I came across, I was a bad boy, Todd. Oh,
What'd you do?
I overpaid for them a little bit, and they're not really project books because they're in pretty good shape. Picked up this nice Wiz Comics number 99.
Mm-hmm.
Really
nice.
good. Huh?
Very nice. I like the inclined plane aspect.
Yeah.
The whole. What's he holding up? Is that like a rock?
Yeah, it's like a boulder coming down that's about to squish these kids.
Yeah, they're gonna get squished good.
So pick that up. Picked up this Captain Marvel. This is number 47. This is the retelling of his origin.
No, I have to say, you know what voice I hear in my head when I see that? I hear like a Beavis and Butthead. And they're saying stuff like the wizard would say to Shazam and not good stuff. Shazam, the wizard would say to Captain Marvel.
Right. So yeah. So the retelling of his origin. If you ever wondered what Shazam stood for, it's right there. And look at that.
If I ever retold that story, I would literally say it so that, like the wizard says, and you shall be known as my name, Shazam.
Shazam.
Just to call him Shazam because, I don't know, Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Look at this beautiful book. Beautiful Atlas. The Vampire Strikes.
I was like, what is that? Is that a green pepper?
Huh?
I couldn't see it. I was like, what is that, a green pepper?
No, it's a vampire. It's a green vampire.
Yeah. I realized those were his ribs. I thought those were the seeds for a moment.
Well,
Sorry.
and then picked up this Mystery Tales.
Is that somebody? Is that like a what is that? Like one of those things they put on the boats?
No, it's like an elevator that went crazy. It's going to the 13th floor.
It's floating. Oh, okay. It's an elevator. I get that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then, last but not least,
Nice ice cream and a superhero.
Captain Marvel and the Good Humor
Or
Man.
who's the real superhero on that cover?
I know. So, this is a one shot, and it was to promote this movie called The Good Humor Man. And yeah, so they
Good
did.
Humor was an actual ice cream brand.
It was, and there was a
I
movie.
used to, my favorite was the toasted almonds. They tasted so good. It was like an ice cream bar with an almond flavored center, and it was coated in toasted almonds.
I'm
They
not
had
sure if I
another,
ever had a Good Humor
they had,
bar.
they had another one when I was a kid that was like a candy bar, and they had like a chocolate candy in the middle. Those were pretty solid too. I don't think they really make either one anymore.
I'm not sure.
I see the strawberry shortcakes and the chocolate eclairs. Those are our other flavors.
So, but like I said, it was used to promote this, which is the Good Humor Man movie. And yeah, I love me some promotional books.
Yeah,
And
yeah, definitely.
yeah, so very cool book. Definitely happy to add to the old collection. So, and yeah, and I paid way too much money for these 5 books. Way too much money.
Did you
But
spend more than $100?
oh, it's a lot more than
Did you
$100.
spend more than $200?
It was a lot more than
Did
$200.
you spend more than $400?
It was a lot more than
Did you
$400.
spend more than $500?
It was more than 500.
Did you spend more than $800?
That was kind of right at it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
but I mean, a couple of these books. I mean, like I said, I say I overpaid, but I probably paid right at retail. This is a $250
what are you
book.
gonna do if you want like golden age books? I mean,
I love Golden Age books, man. That's
yeah,
kind of been my thing lately. So, you know,
awesome. Congratulations. Great pickups, bro.
yeah, thanks. I was pretty happy. So, the guy's got a really nice collection. So hopefully I'll be able to pick up a few more. Like I said, I kind of, you know, paid up on this a little bit, but anyway. All right. So, what we got coming up? You're going to a show this weekend, I think.
This Saturday in 2 days, I will be in California at Comics and Cocktails. It's a pretty good show. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited. They have a really good guest list. They're Jerry Conway, classic, Spidey writer, Marvel writer, is supposed to be there. They're having some of the folks from X-Men 97 are going to be there. So that's cool. The guy who created Kanto is going to be there, I think. And Dennis Cowan is also going to be a guest. So they got a pretty good guest lineup. It's going to be at the Two Seas Media in Canoga Park, California.
I think
Saturday, June 22nd. Yep. This one right here in the middle has all the info. If you click on that.
This one.
Yeah. Saturday, June 22nd, 1 to 7:30. $5 admission. Kids under 12 free. There's the address, 7900 Alabama Street. Comics and Cocktails. I think they're. It's a bigger location. It's a new location, a bigger venue. So.
Are you setting up, or you're setting up, right?
I'm setting up. Yeah, I've set up the show the last, I don't know, couple shows. I've done this show a couple times. Yes, Tony, you can get in for free if you are 11. Hypothetically, if that is true, then yes.
So, and you can have a cocktail with Catwoman.
Only if you're 21.
Only for 21. Says we'll have 35 plus vendors, special guests, Jerry Conway, of course, like you said, classic Superman artist. I mean, take some of your. Didn't he do the Death of Superman?
Who?
Wasn't that his artwork on that?
Jerry Conway?
I'm not sure.
He was a writer.
He was a writer.
He wrote Spidey in the 70s.
That doesn't sound right. Sound like he was a Superman.
Jerry Conway?
I don't know.
Look, it said so, but I'll look him up just to.
I was thinking Superman, but
He's credited with co-creating the Punisher, the Scarlet Spider, and the first Miss Marvel.
you're right. Yep, says Spider-Man. Who am I thinking that did a Conway that did Superman?
I don't know.
Wasn't there?
There was Kurt Swan.
No.
Boring.
No, okay. So he did write some Jerry Conways. He wrote some Superman. Yeah, he wrote Superman.
I mean, he had a long career.
Yeah. Oh, he wrote the Superman versus Spider-Man. That's cool.
I should bring this and get it autographed.
I would.
Yeah.
I would. Freaking big writing all on that cover.
Somebody used it as a cutting board, so there's kind of like an indentation line. It'll give him a nice line to sign on, right across Spidey and Soups and Spidey.
Oh, he wrote the Batman and Man-Bat also. The only time Ditko drew Batman.
Good job, Shelby. Way to help me find what was right under my nose.
Right under your nose. So Larry Houston, producer, director, artist, writer of X-Men, obviously. So he's got an X-Men jacket, he's got an X-Men hat, and he's got an X-Men shirt. So he must be associated with the X-Men.
With a show, the X-Men 97.
But yeah, I think I kind of know him from G.I. Joe. But look like he's done G.I. Joe, Masters Universe. Yeah. It says $5 entry and a full bar.
Mm-hmm. That's the cocktails part.
Man, y'all gonna be doing some day drinking then. So it opens at 1, closes at 7:30. Day drinking.
I don't try.
That's very cool, man. Very cool. I'm a little bit jelly that you get to go and hang out at one of those cool shows that they do in California. You know, they do like cars and cocktails and things like that. So
yeah, it's you know, I've done it a couple times, and it's not a huge show, but it's like it's comic specific. They always have some artists. It's a good little event. I don't know. I enjoy it, so I go.
No, for sure. And it seems like I'm a smaller one. I mean, it's at 35 plus, vendors, so that means they probably have 36. So yeah, sounds like a good deal, dude. I love little shows like that.
You never know what you'll find.
You never know.
What you're gonna get.
Exactly. So it's like a box of chocolates.
I got some cool books. I got that collection last week, and I've had a chance to like go in and get everything processed. I got a bunch of these DC 100-page giants. I just thought these were pretty cool.
I love the 100-pagers. They're
Worth
great.
sharing. I mean, this is sometime in the 70s, and they've got Moon of the Wolf. They took Moon Knight and Werewolf by Night, and I don't know. I don't know if they did that, but it's kind of funny, right? You got Alfred the Detective, Crazy Quilt, chock full of stories. Here's Catwoman's got Robin in trouble. She's gonna get eaten by a tiger. Dinosaur Island, the Penny. This tells you all the secrets of the Batcave.
Oh,
Death Flies, the Haunted Sky. Look at that, a ghost biplane. Crazy how they always got the machine guns to fire through those. And some of these have the Manhunter backup by Archie Goodwin and Walter Simonson, Dr. Fate, Guardian, Hawkman, Robin. You get a lot for your 60 cents. Oh, this one's awesome. Batman and the Phantom Stranger. That's a Brave and the Bold. But that's a double size, 25 center. Just a cool cover. So those are the Batmans. And then I got a bunch of Tarzans. I don't know, all with like cool Joe Kubert, a lot of Joe Kubert covers.
Oh, being attacked by monkeys.
Yeah, seriously. Sometimes the boxes work pretty well. They can be pretty cool. Like to give you an idea of what's going on when covers and the inside had some relationship. Jungle Detectives. I like that. Here he's fighting a giant. It's like he fights a different giant animal every week. Every issue. Snake. Sea serpent.
Got another Detective Chimp.
Yeah. That's what I was checking for. There he is, right there. Love the little guy. And he got some cool Tarzans. But then there was also a couple of detectives. This one's pretty dope. This guy is throwing like hot oil or something on Batman and Robin. This is Judgment Day, Batman, and I condemn you and Robin to death. Ghost Mountain Midnight.
I know most of those are all reprint books, but I think there's usually a few of them have some original stories.
Well, like the Manhunter. This was the original presentation of the Manhunter.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Then we have Ghost Mountain Midnight. I don't know, some kind of possessed bear, Batman, and a damsel in distress.
Are they shackled together?
Yeah. No, he's pulling on the chains.
Oh.
She is bound. He's pulling.
Oh, I got it.
He's trying to free her. This one just a cool cover. 3 guys running away and just Batman standing.
Shooting at Batman. They'd be using that shotgun instead of that pistol.
A Monster Walks Wayne Manor. Another great cover.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think I ever seen that cover. Wow. That one is cool.
Not in the best shape, but these
Those 100-pagers are hard to find in great shape, but I do love them. I
put them in big Golden Age boards and bags. So
I've got a nice little run of several 100-pagers. I mean, I love them.
There's something maybe a little different. I know if I'm pulling books out and I get I've never seen that from you. It's a good little, it's a deeper cut. It's not one of those books you see all the time on every YouTube show.
I agree.
You want to see more books?
Sure. We got about 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
I call it in trying to keep it to an hour tonight.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
I'm beat. I'm beat.
I just
Oh,
went through a run of Spider Woman. This was a cool one. I got this old Marvel 70s Dead
oh
of
yeah,
Night.
dead of night. Yeah.
You see, Gene, it's empty, just like I told you. These haunted houses are all a big fake. A haunted house is not a home.
I agree with you.
First Fright Field issue, Dead of Night. Not in great shape.
Well, yeah, and I'm not sure. Some of those books are not reprints. A lot of them are, and I'm not sure about Dead of Night.
Here's something worth looking at. A nice 10-issue run. This is one of the highlights of the collection. Not necessarily in like total dollar value, but like in coolness of books. We got a 1 through 10 of Swamp Thing. All the Bernie Wrightson issues. 1. Look at that two-headed dude. What a great cover. 3.
That's like he didn't absorb all of his brother in the womb. Kind of grew out of his neck.
Look at that little pit. What is that, like some kind of monster?
Now, Len Wein wrote those, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I feel like we see.
He and Wrightson had a great relationship together, and Wein was on the book all the way to number 21. And didn't have as good a relationship with that next artist.
Yeah, crazy creature with his brain exposed or something. I don't know. There's the classic Batman crossover issue. I remember watching a video of Bernie Wrightson. I had this video. It was called Masters of Comic Book Art when I was like teenager. I probably still have it somewhere. It's a VHS tape. It's probably posted on YouTube. Somebody probably posted it on YouTube. But he talks about this issue, and he talks about how he loved drawing Batman because he could draw him however he wanted in Swamp Thing. And he'd draw the cape really long, even though it didn't necessarily make sense. Random Pinnacle cover.
And probably one of the best well-known covers, kind of coming out of the water and stuff.
I mean, again, look at the detail, and it just no two creatures are the same. Again, he does the trope of like the person coming out of a person in an odd place. See that little guy walking on his hands with his something coming out of his abdomen?
Oh.
Creepy, right?
It's like his dumb younger brother.
That snuck in. But that's a pretty cool 1 through 10. I'm glad to get in. That's a cool book too. Always happy to see that come in. People like that one.
The whole first series of What If, I collected those when I was a kid. I mean, you can't get much better.
I mean, that's real entertainment. You read a What If. I know we've talked about this book before. We've talked about, when the Silver Age officially starts. Brave and the Bold, 85.
Yeah, look at that. I love the way they did you know, the full logos for the characters, and then Brave and
Yeah.
Bold just kind of across the top. And,
Really,
and, and so they're kind of still using that DC Silver Age logo, the kind of pink circle,
mm-hmm.
the circle with the pink DC.
Still says National Comics at the bottom. This is a pretty low grade copy. Not super low grade, but it's definitely got some character. But a really nice book. That's your first modern Green Lantern. I mean Green Arrow. Neil Adams. Got a nice run of Brave and the Bold in the collection.
I think those are underrated books. I mean, and those are the kind of books I loved as a kid, like Marvel 2-in-1, Marvel Team Up, Brave and Bold, because you felt like you got a little extra.
You got two characters for this
Yeah,
price.
you got two characters, man.
It's like getting an extra toy to play with.
It is. It's like getting an extra Tootsie Roll in your Tootsie Pop.
Like an extra topping on your pizza.
I agree. So, oh man. So you just started. So you finished one. You finished one session of school, and now you started another one. So you got another batch of kids.
Yeah, exactly. 13 kids were showing up for this batch, for this session in this batch. So,
did all the kids pass the other session?
Yeah. As long as they, as long as you show up and you do your work, you're gonna pass. I like to think I inspire kids.
I agree.
I inspire them to put their names on their papers. I inspire them to give their papers to me when they're done so they can get their points. It's a very inspirational day.
I agree. Oh, funny. You all right, Freeway? All right. Oh man. Well, I think we talked about this last week. I'm not doing much of anything. Oh, I did. So I did. They did finally drop the date and such for Collector Summit, which will be in Dallas. Apparently, it was a great thing last year. This is their third year in a row to do this, but it'll be November 2nd, and really November 3rd is the main event. The premium tickets sold out almost immediately, which I think there's only 40 or 50 premium tickets, and I'm not sure I heard last year you got like a toy or something. I don't know. But yeah, I got the basic admission ticket, $125. So
Wow.
it's pricey, but you have just the cream of the crop of very special handpicked dealers that bring nothing but big boy and girl books. They set up like a museum and display cases, and I mean it is like a full drawn out type of event. You can also bring your own books, and they have empty tables where if you want to just set up and trade or do whatever, then you're welcome to do that. But yeah, no media, nothing, just specially curated.
That's cool.
Comic book convention. It's done by Heritage Auction and My Comic Shop. So yeah,
specifically comics.
Sorry,
it is specifically comics.
Only comics.
See, I didn't think that.
And I think it's only gold and silver.
See, I would have looked at collectors and thought that could be toys, it could be, vintage stuff, but it could be wider. But that's cool.
Now, as far as I know, it's only comics.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
cool.
do agree with you. If it's true vintage toys, yeah, that'd be cool to have there along with it and stuff. No, I 100% agree with you. Yeah, I like toys. Um, so yeah, I 100% agree with you. There's not a lot of information. It's strictly boom. They drop this, and that's it. That is it. Hurry up. So, but yeah, Collector Summit's a premium focused event for collectors looking to network, conduct business with established members of the community. We focus on Golden Age to Bronze Age, pulp, original artwork, and other growing markets within the collectible community. We cut out the distractions of traditional conventions to provide the best experience possible for serious collectors and investors. So,
Cool.
yeah. So, like I said, last year was the second year. It's kind of grown ever since. So yeah, I think it'll be really great. Um, yeah, limited to 250 tickets. So, won't be crowded or anything. So yeah, very excited. So presented by Fanalytics, the team behind the Collectors Room Discord server. I do not do Discord or anything, so yeah, but see, they got these tables and stuff, so you can just set up and trade, sell, do whatever, and then these specially curated dealers across the room and stuff. So yeah. So I'm excited.
That looks cool, Shelby. It looks like a cool place to visit. A cool show to attend.
I agree. Get in there with some of the big boys. So yeah, I'll be saving my pennies, nickels, and dimes. Although a little bit before then, I will be going up to Oklahoma to OathCon. So those are my next two big things. So but anyway, so you ready to call it a night? We'll do an early one this week.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, man.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. If you catch something on the rewind, don't forget to go check out Gorilla Todd over on the IG. If you got a want list, you got anything you're looking for, he's probably got it or can find it. So go over there, visit him, send him a message. He loves messages.
Sure.
So you can always find me over on IG, say hi. But if you want to buy anything, you can go over to my eBay store. I am a little low on stock right now because again, I was out of town and I ran a little 15% off sale and sold quite a bit of books this past week. So very happy for that and always gracious, and thank you all for your patronage. And don't forget to check out my conservation videos that are dropping daily, every day, right here on this YouTube channel.
Conserve.
Exactly. And if you want to visit Todd, he will be in California this coming weekend. And
I'll be back at the clubhouse on Sunday.
Be back in the clubhouse on Sunday. Go pick up some of them dollar books. And with that, we're going to say peace, love, and comics. Thanks all. Bye.
Catch you next week.